Hey, Cowboys Nation, welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of the Dallas Cowboys or just love NFL drama, you're in for one heck of a story today. The NFL world is buzzing with shocking news that has fans everywhere reeling. Micah Parsons, arguably the brightest star and most explosive defender on the Dallas Cowboys roster, is reportedly leaving the team after receiving an undeniable offer that has stunned everyone. That's right, Micah Parsons, the young phenom who has been the heart and soul of the Cowboys' defense since he was drafted, might be packing his bags and heading to a new team. This development is sending shockwaves not only through Dallas but across the entire league. So, let's dive deep into what this means, why this move might be happening, and how it could change the landscape for both Micah Parsons and the Cowboys moving forward. First, it's important to appreciate just how monumental Parsons' role has been for Dallas. Since being drafted in 2021, Micah has quickly established himself as one of the most versatile, dynamic, and feared defensive players in the entire NFL. He's not just a linebacker, he's a one-man wrecking crew capable of rushing the passer, dropping into coverage, and making game-changing tackles with astonishing speed and precision. The kid is a generational talent. In his rookie year, Parsons racked up eye-popping numbers and quickly became the centerpiece of a defense that many thought lacked identity before his arrival. His ability to create turnovers, disrupt offenses, and just generally make life miserable for quarterbacks and running backs alike turned the Cowboys' defense from a liability into a strength. He's earned multiple Pro Bowl selections, Defensive Player of the Year consideration, and a reputation as one of the hardest hitters and most instinctive players in the league. Given all that, the news that he's considering leaving Dallas feels like a gut punch to the fanbase. Cowboys fans have come to rely on Parsons as a foundational piece of their team's future. He's young, incredibly talented, and embodies the type of competitive spirit that Cowboys fans love. So what could possibly lead to a situation where such a prized asset is on the verge of walking away? The answer, as the rumors reveal, centers around a contract offer so irresistible that it caught even the most experienced NFL insiders off guard. While the official details remain under wraps, sources close to the situation say Parsons was presented with an offer that dwarfs even the most lucrative contracts in recent defensive history. This isn't just a case of a little extra guaranteed money or bonuses, we're talking about a massive package that includes an unprecedented signing bonus, multi-year guarantees, and performance incentives tailor-made for a player of his caliber and unique skill set. It's the kind of offer that doesn't just say, "We want you here," it screams it. What makes this offer even more intriguing is the context around it. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the role Parsons would be stepping into. The team behind this proposal is apparently offering him the chance to be the undisputed leader of their defense, the cornerstone around which their entire defensive strategy will be built. That kind of influence is rare, especially for a player who's still so young. Add to that additional perks like enhanced community involvement opportunities and personal brand growth support, and it's clear this offer was designed to be as much about Parsons' legacy as it is about his paycheck. From a business standpoint, it's a bold move that shows how much the NFL is evolving. Players like Parsons aren't just athletes, they're brands, leaders, and influencers. Teams are recognizing that, and they're willing to put real skin in the game to secure top talent. Of course, this leaves the Dallas Cowboys in a precarious spot. Losing a player of Parsons' caliber is nothing short of a disaster for any franchise. His speed, instincts, and versatility are not easily replaced. The Cowboys' defense, which has been structured to maximize his abilities, would need a major overhaul if he leaves. Not only does this mean finding someone who can replicate his impact on the field, but also figuring out how to rebuild the defensive identity that Parsons helped create. And that's no easy task in the NFL, where good defenders are hard to come by and elite linebackers like Parsons are rarer still. Beyond the tactical challenges, there's also the locker room dynamic to consider. Parsons is more than just a player, he's a leader and a figure who lifts his teammates. Losing him could potentially impact morale and the overall culture of the team. Cowboys fans, predictably, are reacting with a mixture of shock, sadness, and frustration. Social media platforms are flooded with emotional responses, ranging from disbelief to anger to cautious optimism. Some fans are devastated, feeling as if the team's future just lost its brightest star. Others are trying to rationalize the move, understanding that in today's NFL, Player movement driven by contract negotiations and personal opportunities is inevitable. What's clear, though, is that Parsons leaving would mark the end of an era and the start of a new, uncertain chapter for the Cowboys. The fan community is passionately debating what this means for the franchise's immediate and long-term prospects, and there's a palpable sense of urgency for the Cowboys' front office to act decisively. But it's not just fans who are weighing in. NFL experts and analysts have been dissecting the news nonstop. Some see this as a wake-up call for the Cowboys to rethink how they manage superstar talent. Others view it as a savvy career move by Parsons. After all, securing a contract that reflects your true value and gives you a leadership platform is exactly what any ambitious player should do. One former player I spoke with mentioned that the NFL has changed drastically in recent years, with players gaining more power and leverage in negotiations than ever before. Parsons' situation highlights this trend perfectly. The days when players felt locked into their teams for years just because of draft status or loyalty are fading. Now, top-tier talent can and will seek the best opportunities to maximize their careers on and off the field. So, what happens next? The Cowboys' front office is in a critical period where they must decide how to respond. Will they try to match or come close to the offer Parsons has received? That's easier said than done, especially considering salary cap constraints and the need to balance the roster. Or will they cut their losses and start planning for life without him, investing in draft picks, free agents, or internal talent development to fill the void? Time will tell. Meanwhile, Parsons and his camp are undoubtedly weighing all factors, not just money but also team fit, championship prospects, and personal goals. It's a complex decision that could have ripple effects across the NFL. One thing is for sure, this story is far from over. We're going to be tracking every update, every statement, and every rumor as they develop. Cowboys fans, brace yourselves for what could be a defining moment in franchise history. And football fans everywhere should pay close attention because Micah Parsons' next move could reshape the NFL defensive landscape in ways we haven't seen in years. Whether he stays in Dallas or heads elsewhere, his talent and impact are undeniable. So what do you think, Cowboys Nation? Are you ready to say goodbye to Micah Parsons, or do you believe the Cowboys will find a way to keep their star linebacker in Dallas? Which team do you think made that irresistible offer, and how will this move change the balance of power in the NFL? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear from you. And if you liked this deep dive into one of the biggest stories in Dallas Cowboys news, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching, and as always, how about those Cowboys?